It's time for GMA3. Crews racing to stabilize a high-rise building in Midtown Manhattan in danger of collapsing. Back inside the building after support beams buckled, the structure appearing to lean. The danger causing chaos on the streets below. The latest from the scene. The new way some students are getting on campus when they don't get in. And what you should know before you take this alternative pathway to a diploma. And setting sail.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Moana celebrating its world premiere and what the stars told us about how far the movie will go. It's time for GMA3.
Oh, what a premiere that was yesterday in LA. It is good to see you. I'm Gio Benito.
And I'm Rebecca Jarvis here with Morgan Norwood, and we are so glad you can join us today.
Yeah, halfway through the week on this Wednesday. Coming up, we've got a new warning about a popular squishy toy and a viral trend on social media that could result in burns. So parents want to listen up for that.
All right, really important there. And Tori Johnson is here with Deals and Steals. She has viewer favorites in summer skincare. Everything is 50% off.
And everything is something I love. But we start with the urgent work going on right now to shore up a high-rise building right here in New York to keep it from possibly collapsing. A structural column buckling in the 37th-floor building, making it unstable. And Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katursky is on the scene. Aaron, what can you tell us?
Rebecca, good afternoon. Workmen just finished unloading a truckload of emergency trusses to bring up to the 21st and 22nd floor. This is critical work to shore up the building. Some of the street closures and evacuations have been lifted, but for other nearby buildings, it remains dangerous. The rush to stabilize a building under construction in Midtown Manhattan after support columns buckled, sparking fears of a catastrophic collapse.
We have columns partially down on 21 and 22, and we have floors sagging between 21 and 26.
The first call came just before 8 a.m. Tuesday for bricks falling from the building. Workmen noticed the buckled columns, multiple cracks, and the floors beginning to sag. This video, obtained by ABC News, shows some of the warped metal.
We have some 40-year members on that job who have never seen an I-beam bend in half.
That's not supposed to happen.
No, that's not supposed to happen.
Construction workers evacuated, then neighboring buildings, including 2 hotels, offices, and a school, emptied. Streets around the building shut down, bumper-to-bumper traffic stretched for blocks. For a time, the compromised building appeared to lean.
The way this building is constructed, it's a steel frame building, so it would not be a total collapse. It would be more of a localized collapse, but that remains our concern, that it's moving.
The building, formerly the headquarters of the pharmaceutical giant Pfizer, is being converted into apartments. It's the largest such conversion in city history. The developer said the columns likely bent under the weight of additional floors added to the East Side high-rise.
Once the immediate stabilization occurs, you have to look at the other columns around it and see if they're prone to the same thing happening. They're probably going to shore more than just the failed column. They should shore everything above to the best they can. It's easier said than done. This is a very tricky situation.
In the last year, the building has logged 7 violations, from unsafe building demolition to debris falling from high heights, resulting in more than $32,000 in fines. The city is now confident this building is no longer at risk of imminent collapse, but there's still a lot of work to be done to make sure it's fully stable. And then investigators are going to get in there, Rebecca, and figure out why these columns failed. The suspicion is on the extra weight from the added floors, but they want to know more about the structure itself, Rebecca.
Yeah, they want to know more, and all the people in the surrounding areas, because that is a very crowded place in New York City, want to understand what the risk is as well. All right, Aaron, thank you.
It's really concerning. All right, we turn now to another concern, a new warning about the popular Neato squeeze toy. Rhiannon and Allie has the details. Rhiannon, your kids have these as well, right?
Yes, and Rebecca, we were just talking. These are
one.
So popular with kids right now. We've done stories about it. There were lines all the way around the block for kids trying to buy them earlier this year. But this morning, a New York fire marshal is raising the flag after a child suffered 2nd and 3rd degree burns after imitating a viral trend on social media where kids put the gel-filled toys in the microwave, sometimes after being put in the freezer. So that then causes them to boil and then explode, and that can cause injuries. Now, this is not the first time someone has been injured. One burn center employee outside of Chicago said they saw 4 cases related to the Nido cubes in just the first month of this year. ABC News reached out to the company that makes Nidos. They say that ensuring the safety of their consumers is fundamental, noting that heating or freezing the toys could cause injury, and that they are disappointed to see there has been a trend on social media demonstrating misuse of the products, adding that they have included a safety warning on their packages and online listings. They've also partnered with social media companies to remove content showing them being misused. But this is really important for parents because my kids aren't even on social media, but they were putting them in the freezer to see what they would do. Not the microwave, but I could see where kids would want to see what would happen.
Yeah,
so
treat it as a science experiment or something.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Rhiannon. Really important. All right, now to the latest on Prince Harry after he lost his privacy lawsuit against a major tabloid newspaper publisher. And Maggie Rulli joins us now from London. Maggie, a lot of people were surprised by this.
Hey, Gio, definitely. You know, it's day 2 of Harry's trip here to the UK, and he's front page news now. But, guys, it's probably not how he had hoped. I want to show you the cover of the Daily Mail. One word, vindicated. Now, Harry and 6 other high-profile claimants took the Daily Mail to court. Now, the newspaper is triumphant after a judge dismissed all the claims of unlawful news gathering against it. The paper's former editors calling Harry a confused and angry young man, saying the case should never have been brought to trial. But Harry's hitting right back with his own statement, calling the judge's decision a complete and obvious whitewash. There's no word yet on whether he plans to appeal. Guys, Harry is here in London right now. He's solo after deciding not to bring his wife and children due to security concerns. Today, he attended an event with veterans that Meghan was supposed to be at. But guys, we still don't know whether she may join him later this week or if Harry will see any of his family while he's here. So still so many lingering questions, guys.
Yeah, so many questions. All right, Maggie, thank you so much. Okay, coming up here, the Queen of Country is bringing her rhinestones to the bright lights of New York City. What Dolly Parton is revealing about her show heading to Broadway and why she says it's a true musical in every sense of the word. Come on back. All right, we're back now with Pop News.
That's right. All right, you guys, you know it's a good one because Pop News today requires one of these and one of these, baby. Now, if you are looking at me and you're thinking one thing, I understand. You're thinking... All right, I came in here looking like this because the Queen of Country is finally making her way to Broadway. And no, I don't mean the one in Nashville. Dolly Parton is bringing her rhinestones to somewhere they can really shine in the bright lights of Broadway here in New York City. Her musical, Dolly, a true original musical, will debut on the Great White Way, and she took to social media to tell fans what we can expect.
Now, this isn't about a story about sparkle and shine on the outside. It's about where I really come from, what I've lived, what I've lost, what I've loved, and how I found my way and told it in my own words and through the music that's been part of me every step of the journey. Now, the musical has some of my big hits, plus a lot of brand new songs that I've written just for the show. This really is a dream come true.
New Dolly music on Broadway. Wow. She calls this a true musical depicting her real life and featuring her real songs. Previews begin December 7th at the St. James Theater, and then opening night will be on the country legend's 81st birthday. That's January 19th, 2027.
81?
I know. And I don't want to say that it's because of me that this happened, but I was just in Dollywood where I got this shirt. And then I come back to New York, and all of a sudden we get the Dolly music.
That's very suspicious. I would credit you, Will.
Thank you. I said I wouldn't, but I'm glad that someone is. All right, next, let's talk about the big screen. Moana is setting sail as the stars and creators of the live-action movie hit the blue carpet in Hollywood last night to celebrate the world premiere. Dwayne Johnson, Catherine Lunga-Aya, Lin-Manuel Miranda, the original Moana, Auli Ikravallo, and so many more were on hand to say you're welcome for bringing this movie into theaters worldwide. We asked the stars what makes this live-action version of the story so special. Take a look.
The animated films were phenomenal, I think. I might be a little biased. Moana 1, Moana 2, but it's also the kind of story that We want our kids and we want our adults seeing real human beings playing out.
So during the premiere, Johnson celebrated his culture with a special performance before the movie, hence the outfit that you just saw. Moana hits theaters nationwide this Friday, and tomorrow the movie's producer and songwriter Tony winner Lin-Manuel Miranda will be right here to tell us all about Moana.
It's the music. Pete Johnson is they're all so good in all of this.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've seen it a lot in my house. And it's one of those ones you can watch a lot.
Yep.
It's not
100%.
painful.
Yeah, the soundtrack just makes you want to put on a hat.
Put on a hat, you know. Sorry, you put it down.
That's right. That's right. All right, Dolly, Moana, let's keep the girl power going here in pop news. This summer marks the 30-year anniversary of the Spice Girls hit song Wannabe. And the ladies could soon spice up our lives in a big way in honor of the occasion. Mel C, a.k.a. Sporty Spice, appearing on the Louis Theroux podcast this week, revealing that the group finally owns the rights to the movie Spice World and that they hope to bring it to streaming, quote, in the not-too-distant future, which is a huge relief because if you guys are like me, you've been looking everywhere. The movie is not streaming on any platform, hasn't been for forever.
Why not?
I don't know,
You guys
but
want to hear something crazy?
always.
Okay, when I was a kid in Minnesota, I was on this Care 11 TV show called The Whatever Show. I reviewed that movie for the show.
And what was your review?
Wow. 2 thumbs up, baby.
I love it. Other people have called it a deranged postmodern masterpiece, but it does remain the highest grossing film of all time by a musical group.
And I saw it only at least 2 times, so I know a lot of other people.
That is awesome. Thank you, Will.
Thanks, Gio.
Appreciate it. All right, coming up here, Tori Johnson has summer skincare deals and steals, all viewer favorites and all half off. You're watching GMA3.
You're watching whatever. We're back now with Deals and Steals, and Tori Johnson is here with summer skincare favorites, all 50% off. And Tori, you got the goods.
We do. We're starting with a little lifting and contouring and firming with Strivectin, always a favorite. This little yellow jar right here, their #1 bestseller. That is specifically for the neck area, their neck tightening and firming cream. We also have it with SPF for the neck area if you want to have just a double duty in one tube. We also have this one. I'm glad Sam Champion didn't steal this from me because this is Peptide Plump. This is one of their newest products. It's a next-gen wrinkle gel to cream hybrid, specifically for like those marionette lines, those smile lines and forehead lines, and then also their Peptide Facelift Serum. This is a great one. Everything from Strivectin, hard to pick a favorite. 50 off plus free shipping. You got it.
Love that.
All right, Elemis. RJ was just telling me what you bought.
Big fan of this one. Big fan of this one.
Pro Collagen Marine Cream. We've got it with SPF. That's great because then you get to like take care of 2 things in one in the morning. Their cleansing balm. This is their #1 seller. The cleansing balm is phenomenal because it takes everything off your face but leaves your skin super nourished. We've got all of the favorites. Hard to pick a winner here. All 50 off plus
free shipping.
You got it.
2 in a row.
When Dr. Nassif was here, he gave us a little tutorial on some of his what his secrets, what he uses in all of this line. So first, it's the detox pads. One of the only guests that comes here with no makeup on because his skin is so flawless, and he credits it once in the morning and in the evening.
What is
so it's
these are
it's a little pad like this that you swipe, and it does like it's a treatment, it's a cleanser. It kind of does all-in-one exfoliation as well. And then this, a personal favorite, also Brad said it's his favorite. Sal said it's his favorite. That's why our crew has the best skin.
And they have good skin.
They do. And this is their Hydro Screen, and it's a hyaluronic acid and retinol serum. It feels so good. And what you're doing, what Dr. Nassif taught me, after you use it on your face, put it on the top of your hands. 50% off the whole assortment plus free shipping. Yes. Okay. LED Aesthetics. So this is their brand new. So first feel super lightweight. It's also completely wireless, so you're not chained right next to your TV, your couch, wherever. And then it's got even more red light coverage than ever before. So we've got the red light. We also have the blue light. You could do the combo. I like the red light, but if you're fighting acne, the blue light's really good. We also have their this is their hair growth mask, the collar for the neck area, all 50% off from LED Aesthetics. Then we're going to stick with hair. This is New Lastin after our 20s.
Hair begins to, it's like prone to shedding, thinning. This is a treatment designed specifically for that, to bring elastin to the scalp to help reverse some of that. So it's their treatment morning and evening on dry scalp. We also have the shampoo and conditioner that's a great complement with it. And then their best-selling brow and lash serums.
I've seen that.
You know them, girl. All 50% off. Starts at $16.
Tori,
And
these
then
are like
finally,
big brands.
of course they are. Don't act surprised. Pharmacy, one of the original farm-to-skin brands. We've got all of their best sellers, from the Honey Halo, the Green Clean, and then I love a little lip balm with peptides. This is a Papa Pretty, and it's all 50 off.
And you take such great care of us. We've partnered with all these companies on these huge savings. You can get them by scanning that QR code. And coming up here, how some college students are using so-called backdoor admissions to get into their dream schools. Thank you, Tori.
Thank you, guys.
Gorgeous view of New York City right there. Welcome back to GMA3. Fans are counting down to Moana. The live-action movie opens on Friday, and tomorrow right here on GMA, Lin-Manuel Miranda will be here. He has written a new song for the movie, and it's a good one.
It's a great one. He is so talented. What a great, great movie. We are also counting down to the Super Bowl on ABC with GMA Game Day. We're going to visit the Cleveland Browns on Friday, and they're doing something really special for their community, building fields for kids. They have been nominated for an ESPY for it.
Looking forward to that. Plus, we're kicking off GMA's summer concert series with Keith Urban. We are definitely looking forward to that, Rebecca.
Yeah, we got a big week ahead, but we're going to go now to the alternative way that a growing number of high school grads are getting into their dream schools, even if they don't get an acceptance letter. It's a story we first saw in the Wall Street Journal about what they call backdoor admissions. Take a look.
It's the moment movies like Pitch Perfect promise. The Quad, The Roommate, the fresh start living on campus.
Hi there. Welcome to Barton University. What dorm?
Baker Hall, I think.
But for some, that path may start behind a keyboard. Justin Hellman, a recent grad from Park Ridge, New Jersey, applied to the University of Florida and accepted into their Pathway to Campus Enrollment, or PACE program, a unique program that lets freshmen start their degree online before transitioning on campus.
When I opened up my letter, I saw congratulations, you have been accepted, but I saw to the PACE program. I pretty much cried, but then I'd say no more than 20 minutes later, I was saying, I want to be a Florida Gator.
Justin starts classes online this fall, and an optional fee gets him into the campus gym and the student section on game day.
So really everything that the typical student has, I have as well.
He'll share an apartment with 3 other students in the same program, all from out of state too. One of them, Joshua Baltimore, came from Houston to do the same.
We all get the same diploma. You're still taking the same classes, you're getting the same education, and you're getting the same degree.
The program has exploded from about 250 students in 2015 when it started to nearly 3,000 in fall 2024, according to the school. Texas A&M offers a similar program, while other colleges like University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, Georgia Tech, and University of Central Florida offer alternate pathways to enrollment, but not immediately. Experts say for the universities, it's smart business. It protects their rankings, and they still collect tuition from students who miss getting in the traditional way.
The flagship universities are doing 2 things. They are managing capacity of the class as well as managing revenue.
And in a few years, these students will graduate with their peers, the same University of Florida degree.
I mean, everybody that got in with this is like a top, at least 95th percentile SAT or ACT taker, the straight A student in high school. And it's very, very difficult. And backdoor, once again, definitely not the term I use for it, because it's students that are working just as hard as the ones that got in for the regular fall semester.
And Justin, we really appreciate him sharing his story because it can also pay off price-wise. His family says that the online years run cheaper than a traditional University of Florida students, with that optional fee package running about $750 a semester, depending on their credits. But advisors do offer one caution here. Before you sign on, ask exactly how you transfer into the major that you want. Get it in writing, because that is not always guaranteed. And for Justin and Joshua, this this fall, they will be Gators, just like they always dreamed of.
That is really special.
Yeah,
that is
I'm
a really
happy
good
for them,
story.
and I'm happy they figured it out because it's tough to get into college.
Yeah,
these
100%.
days. Yeah.
All right, Rebecca, great story. Thank you. All right, now to two of the stars from the new Descendants Wicked Wonderland, Kylie Cantrell and Liamani Segura. They play sisters in the latest movie in the franchise, Red and Princess Pink. Here's a look.
You can give it back now. Oh, my heart! Gotta stop doing that. Oh, my heart, oh, my heart, oh, my heart. Hey, calm down. Don't freak out. Mom's been captured!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, princess. Great.
Oh, that was so fun. Welcome to Kylie and Liamani. Welcome to the show.
Great to have you.
Oh, congratulations. How much fun did you have playing sisters? Because you're returning as Red, and then you've got Princess Pink. So, like, you must have had a lot of fun.
So much fun. I mean, it was such a blast, and I feel very honored to, you know, be back and getting to introduce such an incredible new cast. Everyone is so talented, and, you know, Red and Pink's journey is, it's interesting. It's definitely like the stereotypical, you know, little sister trying to get in on everything, and very true. I feel like, yeah, it was sweet, and Liamani is literally like my little sister, so it was super fun getting to.
You had that real life chemistry.
Yeah,
exactly.
it was so much fun. I remember like us making TikToks, and we hit up Crafty together, and I think it was just so much fun. Like the vibe that was on set every day, like it was like we had so much fun, and I feel like you can really see it in the movie, like all the love and all the hard work, and it was such a blast, and I'll forever remember it.
Yeah, I'm sure. And in our house, we are, I was telling you guys, I have a daughter, she's 7.5. She is obsessed with Descendants. She's going to be so excited that I met Red today.
You have to tell her I say hi.
I absolutely will. How great was it to come back and do this again?
I mean, it's so special, and I still look back so fondly on the day that I got the call that I booked Red, and it was a life-changing moment, and I got to grow with this character, and just seeing the impact, and, you know, I still feel pinch-me moments whenever I get tagged in photos of little girls with their Red dolls and wearing the costume and having, like, their Descendants-themed birthday parties, and getting to be a part of these monumental childhood moments for people. It's so cool.
Yeah, and it's so special. And Liamani, you have been really busy this summer. Did we see you in the Camp Rock 3 trailer with the Jonas Brothers?
Yes.
What can you tell us?
Oh my goodness, Camp Rock 3, after what, 15, 16 years, we're coming back, and I feel like it was so much, oh yeah, the video. Yeah. It was so much fun to film, and this cast is so special, and I think that the world is really gonna love to see, you know, the new spin that we take, the new spin that it has, and I think that, you know, we really had a blast, and having the Jonas Brothers back, oh my gosh, meeting Demi for the first time was so insane, and it's so full circle, seeing them get back into their characters and stuff, I think it was really cool. So it really
and you both are so multi-talented, because now, Kylie, you have a new album out.
Yes, it's coming out July 24th.
Oh, okay, right around the corner.
Yes, so soon. I'm so excited. I feel like this project really kind of is the marking of like a new era, and I feel like I was able to just encapsulate everything I've experienced over the last year, and, you know, really embracing this new chapter of my life. So it feels like an emotional journey for the listener from start to finish.
I mean, I feel emotional just looking at the two of you and this moment in your careers. It has to be so special. And Liamani, I know you have some girls in your family. What was it like to see them playing with the Princess Pink dolls?
Oh my goodness. I was actually at my godparents' house the other day, and my little god sister comes up to me, like she runs up to me and wakes me up, and she's like, Lily, open the doll for me. And it was just so surreal, like seeing her like playing with my doll. She was like, I want to be pink. She was like, I'll be pink. And I was like, you can be pink. Like, so crazy and so full circle.
Oh, full circle. Congratulations. That's awesome. I love how you're inspiring little girls all over the place. Thank you for being here.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Kylie and Liamani, thank you so much. And Descendants Wicked Wonderland premieres on the Disney Channel on Thursday, July 16th, and on Disney Plus the next day. All right, coming up here, we return to Fox Hollow for the follow-up to the hit Hulu docuseries. Stick around.
We are back now on GMA3 with a follow-up to the hit docuseries The Fox Hollow Murders, playground of a serial killer. Director Alex Jablonski is back with new leads and even more questions in Return to Fox Hollow. Alex, welcome. It's so great to have you here on GMA3.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Talk to me about what drew you to this particular story.
This began when a coroner in Hamilton County, Indiana, Jeff Jellison, began looking into the victims of Herb Baumeister, a supposed serial killer. And as we went through the story, we started to find a lot more intriguing developments. And that's what the first series kind of followed. And then now we're back because in the time since the series aired, he's gotten new tips and there have been new developments in the case.
Yeah, and Alex, speaking of new, the series, by shining a light on this story, actually led the police to reopen the investigation here. It had to feel really valuable to you to know that you played that role.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it felt great. It also felt really good to see the victims' families being highlighted. These were folks who spent 30 years feeling as though they were being ignored or not listened to. So to see them have their stories told and be able to share the stories of their loved ones felt great as well.
No doubt about it. All right, Alex, so let's go ahead and take a look at the new episode here.
Hi, Cora. I'm Jeff.
Hi, how are you?
Mind if I step in and
Sure.
talk?
Thank you. I waited 33 years for this. Unfortunately, this is how I have to get him back, but I thank you guys for everything you've done.
Oh gosh, what a moment right there.
Yeah.
Alex, what made you decide that there was more to this story to tell?
We actually got new police files. So when we did season 1, we only had police files from the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, but not the Indianapolis Police Department. There were 2 jurisdictions involved in this case. And since the first season aired, we got access to the Indianapolis Police Department files. And what we found is that the police actually had an entirely different suspect in these murders other than Herb Baumeister. And that was the point where we were like, okay, we've got to dig back into this case.
Alex, you can imagine other people, you know, you look at these families who have been through so much, and there are other families out there who have been through so much, and they want to shine a light. What's your advice to people who want to bring attention to other cold cases?
I think, you know, the media actually plays a very vital role here. Oftentimes, it's a story or a series like ours that will bring attention. So I would say, you know, the best thing you can do is to try and go to a reporter, go to a documentary filmmaker and say, here's a story I have that's worth telling, and I want your help in shining a light on this.
It's so important to keep talking about these stories in hopes to shine a light. So, Alex, we thank you so much. And remember, Return to Fox Hollow, New Victims, Darker Secrets. It's now streaming on Hulu on Disney+. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back now with ABC Secret Savings. Will is back with what you need to enhance your beauty on a budget. All right, Will, what you got?
The shirt.
This is where you start. Yeah, that's where you start.
Where's the hat?
All right, let's start with Blissy pillowcases. You guys are big fans here.
Yes.
100% mulberry silk. They're temperature regulating, hypoallergenic, hydrating for your skin and your hair, which is super important. My favorite feature is that it has the zipper enclosure. I move around when I sleep, so like the pillowcase half the time is just halfway across the room when I wake up. Not here. It doesn't slip off your pillow. Machine washable, by the way, which is amazing. Life hack, which you guys are already doing. Please tell the people.
We travel with these. Yes, I travel with one, and it helps because I usually wear like a silk bonnet, but like I can ditch the bonnet and just go with the silk pillowcase.
It's great. I don't wear the bonnet, but I do like having the pillow. And then, like
now
you said, when you get a different color like this,
you don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Right.
It's great.
Slip it right over the hotel pillow and you're good to go. Standard, queen, and king sizes in all of these beautiful colors. They're all 50% off with our deal today.
Nice.
Can't beat
I want
that.
the pink one.
All right, let's talk about K-beauty skincare.
Yes,
this is
tell us.
all over TikTok, please. There's a little, it comes with a tiny little tweezer there if you need help like getting it out of the, so this is research-backed ingredients from a K-beauty favorite. Perhaps you've seen these on your TikTok feed or on your Instagram feeds.
Nice.
GU Renewal and Rejuvenation Toner Pads. That's what we have right here. Great for visibly smoothing your texture, refining pores, improving skin tone. And these are all pre-soaked pads infused with Korean skincare to support elasticity, hydration, and an even-looking complexion. We have the anti-aging moisturizing cream
Super
as well.
hydrating.
Yes. Powered by NAD+, multi-layer hyaluronic acid for firmer, more radiant-looking skin. Also 50% off on our site.
Love that. K-beauty is so in right now.
It so is. All right, up next, enhance your beauty sleep with Ugly Sleep Club. I love the name.
What a name.
Yeah, science-backed wearables made to work while you sleep. So we have collagen-infused mouth tape, which is formulated with vegan collagen, aloe vera, and vitamins, so it encourages nasal breathing while you're also hydrating your lips. We have cute nose strips that gently open your airways to support nasal breathing and help you wake up feeling rested and refreshed. And then we have reusable silicone masks for forehead and under eyes to lock in your favorite nighttime serums.
Cute.
While you sleep, save more than 30% with our deal. Yeah.
It's a good look on you.
I like. Are these for people who snore? Like it keeps
What are
you
you trying to say?
From mouth breathing. It just He's just saying
that's where I was going.
that you deserve a
Love
good
you,
night's
Gigi.
sleep because you work so hard. All right, treat sun exposure as a clinical concern, not a cosmetic afterthought. SunSolve MD is SPF-powered skincare developed by a surgeon. It's biomedical engineer. A surgeon, a biomedical engineer, and a cosmetic chemist. That's the team that brought this to life. Their proprietary formulas deliver SPF 50 protection as a part of your daily skincare routine. Products developed for different skin concerns. The Calm Plus Revitalize SPF 50 soothes sensitivity. Balance Plus Clear SPF 50 targets blemishes. And then the Detox Plus Shield SPF 50 blocks pollution. Luxurious skin-blurring tinted mineral sunscreens enriched with a potent antioxidant blend designed to calm, correct, visibly even skin tones. Our prices slashed in half from SunSolve MD.
I like that it's SPF with really good things in it.
All right, who wants to feel like we're on a trip to the beach?
Want to try this all morning.
Find your signature fragrance with clean, classic scents.
Feels like I don't.
I mean, what?
Effortless and long-lasting.
Spraying on me, flowers?
Give it like in the air. It smells like the beach, right? Yeah, I love this one.
It does smell good.
Yes, you can put it on in the morning. It'll still be there when you get home from work. Designed to layer, so we have all different types of scents. So you can come up with your own personal blend. The Reserve H2O collection is water-based, alcohol-free, gentle enough for sensitive skin users like those with eczema or psoriasis. We also have florals, citrus, musks. You name it, we've got it. The travel rollerball options are also great to just sort of pop on and keep them in your bag as a way to refresh throughout the day. Discovery sets are a great way to find your favorite scent. Yeah. Sets make great gifts as
That's
well.
not floral, yeah.
There you go. They smell great, and you'll save up to 50% off with our deal today.
We know they smell great, but how do they taste, Gio?
Well, I'm just glad that they're not toxic.
There you go.
That's Gio's face.
Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. And thanks to these great brands, you can get these and more than 20 additional deals from our July ABC Secret Savings Special.
Really
right now, check them out by scanning that QR code right there at the corner of your screen, or go to abcsecretsavings.com. We'll be right back. Here,
get away from this.
Oh, that's going to be a good concert. Thank you so much for watching.
Have a great day, everybody.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Wednesday.
Hump day.
Boom, boom, boom.